Hello everyone, I am back. I've been on winter break and it's actually just about to be New Year's. And I wanted to share this video to show you guys what I've basically been doing in Metamorph. I was playing hardcore. I just died on my second character, so I figured now would be a kind of good time to recap the two characters I've made throughout this league. So this is really the first character I made. It is a chieftain named Maxima the Everlasting. Basically, the goal for this character was to get as much HP as possible and still have some amount of damage. So that's kind of what I have here. I'm at 12,400 life. I think I had the most life of any character across all Metamorph leagues until this guy died to a tier 8 Metamorph, and I got like 2-shot. And ever since then I stopped doing Metamorphs on hardcore because it's just like ridiculous. But this is the guy here. Basically it's just all insane life gear, except for I'm using this staff, this Martyr of Innocence. This is basically what gave me all my damage. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing an Incinerate, Cast Wall Channeling setup with Body Swap, Immolate, Combustion, and Fire Penetration. It's not the greatest of damage, but it can get by. So I'm just going to run this tier 16 Carcass just to show off this character. And I'll leave the path of building for this character, and shortly after I'm going to go ahead and show the other character that I was playing throughout Metamorph. So this is basically kind of how the character functions. I just cast Incinerate, and then I body swap to the enemies. And this, I have to admit, this was probably one of my most fun characters that I've made in quite some time of playing Path of Exile, just because this guy is so crazy tanky, and I just kind of like the playstyle of Cast Wall Channeling, Body Swap. Admittedly, the single target on this character is definitively lacking. It can clear decently, but as you can see, even on some blue packs, it has some issues. So it's by no means a fast clearing build, but again, that wasn't the point of this character. My point of this character was just to make a as tanky as possible character, and not to mention also has an insane amount of life regen. So I'm at like 1600 right now, not including the life recovery on the belt. This is basically the tree. Essentially, I got all the life, and it is actually a blood magic character. I wanted to do a blood magic character just for the heck of it, and I just wanted to stack up as much life as possible, basically. So yeah, that's what I have here. Basically, the jewels are just staff, and here's a Might of the Meek, but essentially, my entire tree is life. So this was the first character. Essentially, this was the first character I played in Metamorph. I did start with a different character, but it was kind of scuffed, and I switched pretty quickly. But I really like this character, and honestly, I kind of want to remake this character and see if I can make him even more tanky. Some things that I think in retrospect I should have changed is I probably shouldn't have gone blood magic, because there's a lot of defensive auras that I'm missing, like Blood and Sand, which is a big one with the constant blind, and also probably need to use endurance charges, but those are some things that I think maybe next time I do this kind of character I'll switch around. But yeah, this was a great character. I really liked him. I was really sad that this character died. I truthfully did not expect this character to die, but it seems like Metamorphs just can do like a absolutely ridiculous amount of damage. So yeah, they kind of got the best of me even with 12,400 health. I'm going to drop a teleport here, and I'm going to go over to switch to the other Metamorph character I made. that just died about a few hours ago, and that would be, where is he? Sword, Board, and a Dream. So this was my second Metamorph character I made on Hardcore Metamorph. Basically, this is a max block gladiator. I'm at 65 right now, but with the Ascendancy, I pretty much am always at 79. Basically, what this character is, I also wanted it to be a really tanky character, because again, I wanted to survive. Pretty much got all the defensive ascendancies on this guy, life, all the shield stuff, and also resolute technique, and pretty much just stacking life. My gear on this character was quite nice as well. 799 face breakers. I am using unarmed. Pretty good 6-link. I had my Cyclone set up with that's pure fizz. I did have my Circle of Guilt with my 2 Herald of Purities and my Surrender. This character was pretty costly. I think all in all, the Surrender was like 6 to 10 exalts. This ring was like 3 exalts. This chest piece was probably a few exalts. So yeah, rip. So anyway, I'm just gonna show this character. This character actually survived to level 93 and a half. So this guy made a... Oh, it's Fizz Reflect. Okay, well, looks like I have to do a different map. But this character made it pretty far as well, and unfortunately it ended up dying to a tier 16 summit boss. It was the goat. It was Aberrath, I think, basically, and ended up dying to one of his meteor strikes. I was Ellie weaknessed, and yeah, just got one shot, so wasn't expecting that. Unfortunately, I didn't block it. But nothing too special about this character. It's not as fun as my other guy, but really tanky character as well. So I was pretty pleased that this guy got to level 93 and a half. Definitely exceeded my expectations. I didn't think I was really going to get anywhere with this character, but ended up going quite far. So I was pretty happy. Damage is also nothing special, but I was pretty happy overall with how it functioned. I actually just got this 6-link today when I died, so pretty unfortunate timing there, but what can you do? It's hardcore. So anyways, yeah, fast character as well. So if you guys are looking for a tanky build to play, either of these 2 characters that I have here will definitely suffice. This guy obviously doesn't have as much health. However, the max block really makes this character quite tanky. One thing that's interesting with this character is this level 30 Reckoning actually does a shitload of damage. So it's like right here. Yeah, this was actually a big chunk of my damage, and it was quite a... Oh, I needed to actually turn my auras on. It's a really strong skill, so it's definitely... I even just socketed with support skills because it's just that strong. So yeah, this was this character. So it's basically an unarmed Cyclone Gladiator, max block. I also had Belt of the Deceiver with 30% reduced crit. Basically, I knew my main threat to this character was going to be getting crit with a large crit. So I had 30% reduced extra damage from crit here. I also have the Sanctum of Thought here, so I had 50% reduced extra damage from crit. I had Soul of Steel as well on this guy. My resist were really good, 77, 76, 76. So overall, really tanky character. And yeah, went pretty far with this guy. So yeah, these are my 2 Metamorph characters that I played. Since I haven't been able to give any continuous updates, I'm just kind of making the summary video of these 2 characters. So that's kind of what I played. So yeah, hope you guys can maybe get something out of these characters, maybe try them out. I definitely have an itch to try that super high HP character again, making it even more tanky. So maybe I'll do that again at some point. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this update video. I know it's been a while since I put out a PoE video. Still have break for about another week, so I may still put out a little more content, but once school gets rolling again, it's time to stop. Anyways, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.